Moxie Bogues is the shortest player in the National Basketball Association history, listed at 5 feet 3 inches tall. He was drafted 12th overall by the Washington Bullets in 1987.
Oh, wow, that's interesting.
I'm glad you asked.
AI Impact.
Hi, how may I help you?
I've been curious. Who exactly is the youngest swimmer in the world?
Oh, I'll tell you. Alexander Tarek, age 10, is the youngest and fastest swimmer in World Championships history. Tarek has been swimming competitively since the age of 4.
Oh, wow.
Yes, I'm glad I wowed you.
Hey, High Impact.
Hi, how may I help you?
Which club is the first to win Champions League?
That's very easy. Real Madrid. The first Champions League was won by Real Madrid during the 1955 and 1956 season.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
You're listening to Sports in a Jiffy on Impact Radio 102.1 FM Lagos.
Tuesday edition of the show Sport in a Jiffy right here on Empire Radio 102.1 FM, your number one urban lifestyle station, the station that promises and always delivers. Can tell from my voice that I'm super duper excited this morning. I'm super jacked up because why not? The Super Falcons of Nigeria landed in the country yesterday and it was all pomp and pageantry for the ladies. Amazing feats that particular one is. The country definitely excited right about now. Not just the country, even the presidency is happy. Splashing cash, splashing gift on the amazing ladies for the historic feat that they've just achieved right there in Morocco, winning the Women's African Cup of Nations, 10 finals, 10 medals for the ladies. Amazing feat, that particular one. We'll talk about it on this show this morning and what they've been able to rake up for themselves in the wake of winning that amazing tournament. Talk about football on the home front as well. And now the fixtures of the 2025-2026 MPFL has been released after the annual general meeting that was held yesterday. So you can tell which team will be facing which team in the first match. Of course, a big one in the first match of the season that's going to be between Enugu Rivers United and also Remo Stars. I feel like we're in 2024 when Enugu Rangers won the league, but come on, guys. It's Rivers United will be up against Remo Stars, defending champions of the Nigerian Premier Football League. We also talk about transfer bits as well, just as well as on the back pages of the major deals as well as other sports on the show this morning. Eddie O is still talking tough. Says whether or not Alexander Isak wants to leave the team, it's okay. But one thing he knows for sure is that at this very minute, they are still in charge. He's still obliged to whatever it is that Newcastle United are doing right about now. Sports in the Jiffy on Empire Radio 102.1 FM. You're tuning for the very first time. We serve this package Mondays to Fridays from 10 a.m. down to the flip side of 10, and Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays as well. Service Sports Talk Show, and that's between 6 p.m. down to 7 p.m. While on Friday is going to be 5 p.m. down to 6 p.m. Your early morning sport tonic it is. Ayodeji Ajiboye is my name. An absolute honor to be your host on the show. Well, I'm not doing it alone this morning. I got my brother from the Games Village, Adeniyi, right in the studio. Good morning, bro.
Right, good morning, Ayodeji. If you're not part of the Super Falcons, well, it's audio money, that's all you're hearing at this moment.
It's not going to land in your account. Yeah.
Definitely. But then again, imagine I'm one of the family members of maybe Asisa Toshola,
Okay.
or let me go with Michela Dozie.
Okay.
Just imagine that I'm a boyfriend or a husband.
But is that not going to seem like you are being entitled?
No.
It's not your money, it's ours. She's worked for it.
She worked for it quite all right.
Yeah.
But then again, I gave her moral support. I was there.
Sharing her up,
rooting for her, and telling her, baby, go, you can do this, you can do that. So there's no way. Out of the $100,000, I thought at all.
It's supposed to reach you too.
Well, Michelle, we're not in a Nigeria girl.
Yeah.
But on her brush, she grew.
Yeah, of course. She's a doctor, a practicing doctor.
Exactly. So she no go reason say, money.
Okay.
You understand what I mean?
Okay.
But if na Nigeria girl,
Let's talk about the likes of the men now. Those ones.
I don't get it. But I mean, shout out to all our listeners, tuning in this morning to listen to Sports in a Jiffy, and of course, shout out to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, for giving them that reward. Why coming to the office this morning? I heard someone saying that Nigeria, $100,000, just give each person, and I said to him, if now your sister play that tournament, we win, and they give $100,000. Sure, you go complain. I said, yes and no. I want from you, yes or no. Say no. I said no. I don't want either yes or no.
Talk your mind, make I hear.
Exactly. So let's be happy for the girls. Let's be happy for the girls. And for once, let's appreciate the government. For so long we've been complaining about government not turning,
not including females,
especially female football. And female sport generally. And now that they've decided to do something, let's appreciate them. In your head, you might look at it from the angle of it. This is a bit too much.
Yes.
Nothing is too much to appreciate someone that has done a lot. It's because we are converting that money to naira. That is why our head is doing magic. $100,000 is $100,000. It's because we are converting it to naira. That is why we are talking.
But of course, if you ask me, I will always say that this particular show of love by the presidency is more like an elixir to the fact that the girl child is also important. Yes, let's show them the love. Because over time, just like you mentioned, it has been some form of not a new thing in this part of the world. Many times the females or the ladies get exempted from a lot of things, and there's even the talk about the fact that this is the first time a female contingent from the country for whatever sports are getting rewarded for what they've gone to do, winning medals.
I mean,
imagine 10 times, and this is the first time they are getting this presidential welcome.
I mean, reports came out that the prize, obviously everybody knows that the prize money for
has gone up.
Has gone up to $1 million, and from what we've been getting, a lot of people have been saying that NFF, you must give all these girls what they deserve.
Yeah.
$1 million.
Don't play your wayo with them.
And now that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has rewarded all of them, $100,000, talking about the players,
and $50,000
for the coaching, the crew. I hope NFF will not come and say, Shebi I don't get money from president. One I want to collect from the prize money. I hope they don't come out to say that at the end of the
day. No, they wouldn't dare that. Because even in the news this morning as well, there's also the talks about
they overrate Nigeria too much.
Some senior players in the Super Eagles as well have donated a couple of cash.
I think I had 30 million.
About 30 million naira for the ladies as well. So it's all pump and pigeon.
It's raining cash right now for them, and I hope. I mean, on the part of the Super Eagles players rather, I know it is not audio money from their part.
Yes.
I know those girls will get the money, and I know they have personal relationship with those girls. Ladies, so it is something that they can just call the captain, Rasheedat Ajibade, and say, okay, this is the amount we are giving out the girls. Send your account number. We'll drop this in your account number. You share it with the girls. I think they will do that. I think the Super Eagles players can do that for them. And I also believe that the presidency will fulfill the promise. The $100,000, the 3-bedroom apartment in Abuja. So I think they will fulfill that one. But what I'm not sure of is NFF.
Okay.
Filling their own part.
What that glass house?
I'm not sure of them, because somebody, a respected journalist, said he called the NFF president and I asked him the question, how are you going to do this? And the NFF president did not give me a reply. That was what he said. But
Alhaji Ibrahim Musa, yesterday, it was when I was watching the reception yesterday as well, it was as though it was about the NFF and not just the players. Because they were, when Yoruba would say, that kind of thing.
But then again, I believe that the $100,000 will be getting into their account.
Yes.
I don't think they will send it through the NFF.
All right, still talking about prize money and talking about prize money hikes in the continental football. Yesterday, as well, CAF also mentioned that the prize money for CHAN has also gone up about 35% increase to $10.4 million. That is what the total price of the CHAN is going to be like, and Nigeria will definitely be playing in that particular one too. They played a test match against Zanzibar, and then we are looking forward to their first match in the CHAN under the under the watch of Coach Eric Sekuchele.
Chelle.
Should we look forward to this set of boys also bringing something home for the country when the tournament starts later next month?
If they need any motivation, what happened yesterday to the Super Falcons? They're talking about the prize, the reward they got from the president. And what happened on Sunday, lifting on Saturday, I beg your pardon, lifting the WAFCON title should serve as an inspiration. To the girls, to the guys. I beg your pardon, to the Chan Eagles. It should serve as an inspiration. You go there, do the country proud, and see if you guys will not also be conferred with the honorary award OON, and also get houses. And let's see if the president won't give you $100,000.
But then the eventual champions will be going on with $3.5 million. That's what the champion will be getting. So an amazing one right there.
I'm just saying that. Just go there and perform and win, and see if President Bola Ahmed Tinubu will
not splash cash on you. All right.
So that what happened yesterday and what happened on Saturday should serve as motivation.
Even for the Super Eagles of Nigeria, because they will be regrouping come September as well.
All those ones, they have money already. So no disrespect to the Chan Eagles. But then again, if you're comparing the players that plays in the Nigerian Premier Football League
and the ones that play abroad,
you definitely
there's a big difference.
There's a big difference.
They earn in euros, they earn in pounds, some of them earn in dollars.
And so some earn in naira, and the MPFA players earn in naira.
Earn in naira, sure.
So money, whether we like it or not, at the end of the day, is still motivation to why they play their football game.
All right, let's go straight into the Nigerian Premier Football League right about now. Yesterday, the annual general meeting of the Nigerian Premier Football League board, and then the draw was made for the fixtures of this amazing season that we're looking forward to. The curtain raiser is going to be next month, August 22nd, right there at the home ground of the defending champions, that is Remo Stars, at the Remo Stars Sports Complex in Ikene, and they'll be facing off against another former champion. That's, I think, Rivers United won it in 2022. So yes, two big names will be clashing in the first game of this, just like Man United and Arsenal in the English Premier League. But let's talk about the MPFL come next season.
United, are you guys still big?
When you're big, bro. They played the summer series against West Ham United a couple days ago. They had the highest number of attendance, 82,000. Even during the FIFA Club World Cup, they could not gather that number.
Already said
82,000.
Fela already said suffering and smiling.
Imagine beating
the
stadium capacity in a preseason game.
Fela already said suffering and smiling.
All right.
And most of those United fans don't get to see.
You think it's about covering your face? On a go open up. All right, let's talk about the MPFL.
But MPFL match day 1, August 22nd to 24th. Will the boys be back from the CHAN tournament?
That's a big question. Especially if the Nigeria team gets to make it to the final. It's going to be...
Because some of the boys going...
Are the 6 players from Remo Stars? Was it 6 or 7 from Remo Stars?
Play for some of the biggest clubs in the MPFL. So I don't know. But then again, Abia Warriors, Kano Pillars, Wiki Tourists play too. Rangers against Kun Khalifat FC. So Atlant have not bought this.
I mean, we are waiting for the start of the season. But this was the same way it happened last year too.
I thought someone.
Everything was set, and then
they said it will not happen again. But I mean, the biggest fixture, no disrespect to every other fixture, has to be Remo Stars versus Rivers United, and then also Kwara United against Ikorodu City. That is another game that people need to watch out for. The new boys have a baptism of fire. Barao against Eyimba. Rangers against
Barao are getting a good coach in Lamboso.
Well, let's hope that will count for them. Warri Wolves back on familiar territory, playing in the MPFL. I mean, I used to have a friend, that plays for Warri Wolves back there. We'll call him Warri.
Honestly, all of these teams, I find them to be like traditional teams because you don't want to mention.
They're looking like traditional team. Wiki Tourists of Bauchi, traditional team. Castina also, Rangers, Remo Stars, gradually, becoming a traditional team now in the LPFL. And Rivers United also, Kwara United, El Kanemi Warriors of, I think, Bono. We have Bender Insurance, 3SC. But then again, such a shame that Sunshine Stars, got relegated at the end of last season, and also Atlant. I don't know why. I have this strong feeling
that Atlant are going to be back in the league.
Atlant are going to be back in the league. I don't know why I'm having that feeling. But I'm just having that feeling.
Well, they are the Nazi millionaires, so they have the money to spend.
They are from Imo.
Yeah, they have the
Owerri,
money.
right?
They have the money to
And
spend.
Khalifa is also from Imo State.
Yes. I mean, it was said that a contingent or officials from Atlant FC watched Kon Khalifat's last game of the NNL last season, and some people were like, okay, maybe this is you trying to patronize them ahead of them winning, because it was so clear that Kon Khalifa were going to get promoted to the NPFL.
And they were congratulating them. Atlant was just congratulating Kon Khalifa. I was like, what are these people doing? But for our league to actually have credence,
the slot buying needs to stop.
It needs to stop. I mean, if you get relegated, you're relegated.
Go and enjoy your
relegation. NLN. Do you want to tell me that Sporting Lagos don't have money to buy slots?
Maybe beyond limits.
But those boys in Sporting Lagos have money to buy slots. But I mean, maybe I don't know. Okay. I just feel that they don't want to buy. They want to do things the right way.
Now let's touch base with basketball, where the Nigerian Tigers have now reached the quarterfinals once again. Are they going to be doing it for a 5th time running? Don't forget that they set history the last time out in 2023, becoming the nation to have won it. They did the 4-peat under Arena Wakama, and now they won their second game against Mozambique, and now gearing up for the quarterfinals of the Women Afro Basket Tournament, which is currently taking place in Cote d'Ivoire. Yesterday, they beat Mozambique 60-55 points in their last Group D match at the Palaces de Sport right there in Abidjan. And on Saturday, just as the Super Falcons were winning, they also made a strong start, beating Rwanda 92-45 in their 4th game. Well, as it is right now, Tigers are now one step closer to their 5th Afro Basket title in a row. The likes of Ezine Kalu, the likes of Musa, Mojana too, all of these amazing ladies, making sure, even Ami Okonko, all of these
at some point in the game yesterday, I mean, we all thought the Tigers, were going to lose. I won't even, me especially, at some point in that game, I thought, they were going to lose, but somehow, I mean, they found their way back into the game. Because the first set, they lost this first set 13-9. The second set was a draw, 15-15, and we were like, what is going to happen? They were the favorite, funny enough. The Tigers were the favorite to win that game. But Mozambique, came like a house on fire. But I mean, the third set,
because they lost their first game to Rwanda, they were looking to have a comeback in the game.
So Tigers came back, winning 18-15 for the third set. And of course, they took the last set. It was a closely, fourth game between both countries. But at the end of the day, the Tigers, I beg your pardon, triumph. Kalu led them with Kalu led them with 16 points, 3 rebounds and 4 assists. Amo Kamara, also with 13 points, 13 points in that game. Musa also had 12 points in that game. Okonko had 8 points. Kuna Yapana also had 6 points, I beg your pardon, in that game. Uncle Mukairo from Mozambique had 15 points, 8 rebounds and 4 assists. So we're keeping our fingers crossed for the next game for the Tigers, and I think that should be trying to look for the next opponent now. But they are through to the quarterfinal by the way. So let's see what is going to happen. Unlike the easy game they had against Rwanda, Mozambique really tested them, and one would have thought that Rwanda should have tested the Tigers, but at the end of the day, they emerged, champions.
All right, still talking basketball. Let's talk about the Women's Basketball League. At least we are hearing about a basketball league in the country. They've been on break for the longest of time now, same with the men's division. But right about now, the Savannah Conference of the Nigerian Women's Basketball League is now set to dunk off on Tuesday. That is today at the indoor hall of the MK Abiola National Stadium in Abuja, coming shortly after the trading conclusion of the Atlantic Conference that was held in Benin City. Yesterday was dedicated to the arrival of the participating teams. So today, tipped off already. 4 exciting games in the phase 1 we get on the way, and all matches are set to be taking place at the indoor hall as top women's basket battle for qualification. It's needless to say that right about now, one team that has always been holding it down in the Nigerian women's basketball is the MFM basketball team. Same with the Zenith basketball team as well. These two teams, you cannot write them when you're talking about basketball.
Definitely.
In the women's category.
Definitely. And of course, when I go for
basketball
events, and when I speak to a couple of basketball players, ladies especially, that you find out that most of them, when they mention teams that they play for here in Nigeria, it's always the MFM ladies and got the Zenith, basketball team, and those are the two teams that kind of, hoist the country's flag. Whenever they go out of the country to play continental, games, we need to do a whole lot, when it comes to our basketball here in Nigeria. I know we would like foreign, players, but at the same time, with the talent that we have in Nigeria, we should be, having at least half of the team that represent Nigeria for the Tiger and the Tigress. Half of them should be home base. The talent, they are not far off. They just need an adequate, environment for them to showcase themselves. And now will they be able to showcase themselves if we don't have a functioning league for both the male and both the female?
All right, we're from that now. Let's go straight into the world of football. Let's go talk about transfer beats, just as I have it on the back pages of the major dailies. Before we go to Europe, let's talk about Nigerian's own Victor Osimhen. It's been said that he's going to be arriving in Istanbul this week, preparing to be unveiled following the finalization of the 75 million euros transfer from Napoli. With the strict regulations and the strict, what should I put it now? Strict modules that Napoli have put in that contract, not selling him to any European team in 2 years. And but then he's going to be traveling from Italy to Gala today. Possibly the unveiling is going to be tomorrow. Still talking about transfers, it's been said that Inter Milan also are looking to step up their bid because Atalanta are holding up for that 50 million euros valuation. The two clubs have been debating for the longest of time now, just like Arsenal and Sporting CP had to debate that particular one with Victor Gyökeres. But then we wait to see what happens in the next days, especially before the end of this month. Ademola Lookman looks like a man who wants to move.
Yeah, he has said he's not going to sign a contract extension with Atalanta, and he wants to move. And I feel that if Atalanta want to have a chance of getting enough for him, I mean,
this is the right time
for them, to sell him. I'm trying to get the amount, of years left on his contract at Atalanta. It should be like maybe 2 years thereabout, remaining on this contract. But the guy said he wants to leave and he doesn't want to go to Spain. Atletico Madrid are also looking at making a move for him, but he said he doesn't want to go to Spain, and he wants to remain in Italy. And Inter Milan are the club that wants to sign him. His contract is going to expire in 2026, but the club have the option of extending it to 2027. So let's just say technically he has 2 years left on his contract. So, but he has said he doesn't want to sign a contract extension, and he's backing himself, to move to Inter Milan, which will be a step higher for him, whether we like it or not. Inter Milan, you always put Inter Milan there as one of the favorites to win the league, and also one of the favorites to, get to the later stage of, stages of the Champions League. So you back Inter to win the league every season. You back them to.
So it's going to be a big move for him if he's able to make it.
It's definitely going to be a big
All right,
move
before we wrap up the show, Newcastle United are also saying that they will not let Isak transfer speculations affect them going into the season. For Manchester United, it's been said that Aston Villa's Oli Watkins and RB Leipzig's Benjamin Sesko are the top of Manchester United list of strikers if they decide to bring in further reinforcements during the current transfer windows. There are still a couple of unwanted players in that Man United rank. Talk about the likes of Anthony, who is been said he might be making that move to Saudi Arabia. There's also the likes of Alejandro Garnacho, who is being speculated to be making the move to Chelsea, and other players that United might want to be on the move, but definitely United needs a striker.
Definitely. I mean, they need a striker, but then again, they have to sell players. I think the fact that Marcus Rashford is leaving.
No, it's not that he's leaving. He's left. He's gone.
Yeah, okay. Marcus Rashford has gone to Barcelona, and Jadon Sancho also most likely going to Borussia Dortmund or Juventus. So they've been able to bring in Konya and Brian Mbeumo, as replacement for them. So I think if they can find a way to sell Udland and or maybe Joshua Zexi, one of them, I think they're going to bring in a striker. But the name that both of them have been, that has been tied to United right now, Newcastle United also. I said Benjamin, Shesko of RB Leipzig. Yeah, let's watch that one closely.
Okay.
But if
United have been on the radar of Shesko for a long time now. I think that should be around 2021.
We thought Shesko was going to move, to Arsenal.
Yeah.
But the agent of
valuation.
Shesko, played himself, and instantly,
Arsenal got in their mind.
Andre Bata went for Victor Gyökeres.
All right, that's how much we're thinking on this show for today. Many thanks to everyone who's been a part of the Sports in a Jiffy right here on Empire Radio 102.1 FM. And to my main man, Adeniyi Falana, it's always a pleasure doing this with you. Ayodeji Ajiboye signing out this morning. Stay sporty, stay active, drinking enough water to stay hydrated. Go out there, be the best version of yourself, and do not forget to be kind, because kindness is cool.
Tell them to mind their business also.
And drinking enough water, right?
Yeah, mind your business.
All right. Toluwaseun Akinwumi is here to take you through the rest of your morning. Do have for yourself a lovely and a highly favored Tuesday.
I know, and I love you too. This is why I've made it so that you can now have me everywhere you go. www.highimpactstudios.com. Press play. Links in our social media bio. Click at High Impact 1021 FM. Or you can just go the regular way. Turn on your radio and tune in to 102.1 FM.
We love you at High Impact Radio. Mwah!
See, there is no separating us now.
Take great pictures on Instagram. Tweet at us on Twitter. Let's see your dance on TikTok. Tag us at High Impact 1021 FM, your urban lifestyle station.
Put a touch of class and finesse on your brand by advertising with us at High Impact 1021 FM. For more information, call 0706 393 5694, 0915 958 1881, or 0902 745 3931. Follow us on our social media platforms at High Impact 1021 FM. Our deals are hotter than the weather itself.
Our deals are hotter than the weather itself.
I know, and I love you too. This is why I've made it so that you can now have me everywhere you go. www.highimpactstudios.com. Press play. Links in our social media bio. Click at High Impact 1021 FM. Or you can just go the regular way. Turn on your radio and tune in to 102.1 FM.
We love you at High Impact Radio. Mwah!
See, there is no separating us now.
Game start. 아파트